Hi, this is Leonard Smith, and I'm going to do a quickie this evening. You see, I'm in my pajamas, and the sun's going down outside, but I just wanted to tell you about a fragrance I got to try today and brought home a sample of, and this is a really exciting new era in the house of Chanel, and it's the new fragrance by Olivier Polge, who's taking over as the fragrance of nose of the House of Chanel from his father, and that's Jacques Polge. So stay tuned, and we're going to get my first impressions of this wonderful new exciting fragrance from the Exclusifs collection by Chanel. Cheers. The new fragrance from Chanel's Exclusifs line is called Misia, and I got a sample today from wonderful sales associate at Neiman Marcus here in San Francisco, Julie. She's just great, and she let me smell this a few weeks ago in a sample that she had that was just in a little glass vial, and she pulled me aside and let me smell it, but I decided I would wait until today when I got my sample to give you my first impressions of it. As you can see, here is the presentation. It always comes, the samples always come in the beautiful little Chanel folder, and with the black and white classic 1920s Chanel look. And inside they have listed all of the other perfumes in the Exclusifs line. So I've been wearing it all day, and it really is a stunning, beautiful fragrance. It took me a minute to get my mind wrapped around this particular fragrance because with each new Exclusifs presentation, there's such anticipation. So I like to reserve my feelings for at least a couple of hours into the fragrance before I really commit to whether I like it or not. So a little bit about this fragrance. The fragrance is named after Misia, who was a very close friend of Coco Chanel. She was an accomplished concert pianist, and she ran a salon in Paris where she entertained artists and writers and the intelligentsia of that age in Paris. She was quite well known in the city and was a lifelong friend with Coco Chanel. The notes in this particular fragrance are powder notes. I've never seen that before, but definitely it's there. It's iris, rose, and then the rose de grace. Now, I was told that there are over 200 different roses that go into the making of this fragrance, and they're picked at dawn, and these are the roses that are grown in Grasse, France. And it's particularly only sold, as I understand, to Chanel, but I may be wrong about that. The other notes are orris root, violet, tonka, and benzoin. I've been wearing, as I said, all day, but I'm going to put a little here on the back of my hand for the opening. And the opening, right off the bat, it's all about the iris. It is extremely, extremely rich. This is something that I would relate very closely to Dior Homme Intense. It has that inside of a leather bag kind of feeling. It could be a leather duffel bag. It could be a Chanel quilted bag. It could be a suitcase, some kind of leather bag, and in that leather bag is powder and iris that you get. I would say it really relates very well to the kind of powdery smell you get from old pancake makeup that actors used to wear years and years ago. it is also, as it opens up, the roses come in. Now, I'm not a big fan of rose. It really is something that doesn't usually work for me, but in this case, it is a subtle kind of a rose. It's green. There's this interesting mix between the iris and that kind of makeup smell and the leather and this kind of fresh greenness. It's almost a juxtaposition, a kind of maladjustment, a juxtaposition between that artificial makeup and powder smell and this very fresh and vibrant green and rose smell. It really is unusual. So there you have my first impressions of this incredible new fragrance that is the beginning of a new era for the House of Chanel, with this being Olivier Polge's very first fragrance that he's launched. It's very exciting. So, in the meantime, until we meet again, this is Leonard Smith from Sense Memory saying, remember, wear what you love and not what they say you should like.